Salutations, my Fallout lovers. It is Matty here today bringing you a Fallout discussion video. Now, before anything, be sure to check out the link in the description to my previous video. That's a little rant on an article saying that Fallout 4 is a recycled version of Fallout 3. Happy times. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I did not realize up until now that my honest thoughts on Fallout 1 and 2 video has garnered over 80,000 views, and I was like, what the fuck? Are you kidding me? Because everything I say in that video is like totally not true now, and I was like, I think everyone's gonna think either A, I'm an idiot, B, I'm a fake fan, or C, that, you know, it's just the fact that I don't like those games. And times have changed, actually, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm here today to bring you guys my updated thoughts on Fallout 1 and 2. In that video, I originally stated that I respected they were good games, and that I just couldn't get into them. And I knew what happened in both those games, and I was happy with that. But after Fallout 4's announcement, something changed inside me. I just kind of wanted, for lack of better words, more Fallout. And Fallout 1, 2, and Tactics were the only Fallout games I hadn't played. So I was like, okay, I'm going to suck it up. I'm going to try it again. And so I started off with Fallout 1, and I tried it again. I was like, you know, this isn't half bad. You know, kind of trying something brand new that, like, I'm not blind to, but, like, it's just everything's different. You know, it's not the Fallout I'm used to. And I was more so there for the lore, for the story, than anything to experience it. You know, I could just go on the wikis, like a lot of Fallout fans I know do, and just read all the information and absorb it that way. But there's this different experience when you play it. It felt like all the lore and information that I learned actually stuck with me more than reading it like I used to. And so with that being said, I was really impressed, and I managed to finish Fallout 1 within a couple of playthroughs. Whenever I sat down and really put my mind to it, I put a couple of hours into it. Used the walkthrough here and there. They're still pretty tough games because they're old school in that regard, and there were some points that there were fail states, and I'm like, what in the hell? And there was one point I had to restart because everyone in Junktown was shooting me. Like, you know, it's stuff like that, you know, I have good memories of because of how old school it is. I'm currently working on my Fallout 2 playthrough, though. But anyways, you guys are here for my thoughts, not my progress status on both these games. But I'm really enjoying it because it's more Fallout. And the reason I want to make a video about this is because a lot of people are like me. A lot of people. I could tell by the reception of that video, a lot of people are on the same boat, or in the same boat I was in, where they were like, yeah, you know, they're good games, but I just can't get into them. And I feel like I said, the announcement of Fallout 4 changed things, where if you haven't given them a chance and you're open-minded enough to give it a chance, you should. I understand that the combat may be quite unappealing to you guys. I don't deny that it wasn't the most fun in the world. There really isn't much to it, but using the old school VATs and like when you click on them, bringing up like a whole picture of their body and stuff to see how it's evolved into today is also one of those cool things that was nice to experience through playing the game. You meet a lot of interesting characters. It's really cool when you find those special characters that actually have like facial animations and stuff. You know, stuff like that goes a long way. And I'm more so than anything say you guys should play these games now because it's more Fallout. And it seems that Fallout 4 has started to take a lot of inspiration from the original Fallout games in the sense of storytelling being more lore friendly with, you know, stuff like the power armor, you know, using the microfusion cell, making it an actual tank, stuff like the really tight jumpsuits for the vaults are really cool, stuff along those lines. And you don't really notice it until you actually sit down and play Fallout 1 or 2 or Tactics. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, it's very possible that the Midwest Brotherhood is going to be in Fallout 4 or play some type of part in it because of the airships in Fallout 4. And with that said, the Midwest is in Fallout Tactics. So going back and playing that is going to be a treat because now we're going to have that additional knowledge going into Fallout 4. It's also worth mentioning that I'm starting a little thing I want to call a Fallout lore through, which I was going to originally start with Fallout 2, but now I cannot because it does not stream properly. But Fallout Tactics I'll start with, hopefully, if the game allows me to, where I'm going to do the good canon choices for all the games Fallout Tactics 3 and New Vegas on stream and see what carries over into Fallout 4 so that everyone watching the stream can kind of register, get that additional information going into Fallout 4. It'll be fun, but that's why I've also been doing it, to see everything that carries over, to see in Shady Sands how they turned from this tribe into the NCR. Like, that's so cool to me personally, and see these factions that, you know, you've known for so long through Fallout 3 and New Vegas develop, and to go back and see their roots was really neat in my opinion. And I know it's not for everybody. I know most people will be like, you know, look, Matty, I respect what you're saying, man, but I can't agree. But you know, honestly, if you're open-minded to it, all I gotta say is give it a whirl, because you probably won't regret it, and it's good for those who just want to learn more about the Fallout universe, and that's what I was there for mainly. So I'm gonna go back and play some more Fallout 2, and hopefully at some point finish my playthrough. But I'd love to know your thoughts on this topic in the comments down below, as well as on sugarbomb.com, link down below. Other than that, be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.